We have our top stories lined up for you this afternoon. Kasung village located along Indian-Myanmar border faces severe lack of basic amenities despite being an Indian village. And following protests launched by oil palm owners, petrol rate in black market reaches up to Rs 150 per litre. And once new government is formed, every household will be supported with livelihood means under One Family, One Job, assures MLA KH Ibomcha. Hello and good afternoon. You've tuned into Pm-Istv English News. I'm Darlung Shankaling. Now the news in detail. Kasung village, which lies along Indian-Myanmar border, pillar number 19, 20 and 21, has been facing lack of basic amenities for decades. Despite being an Indian village, the village is located about 15 kilometers from Chatrikulen and suffered from a severe lack of basic amenities like consistent electricity, clean water and proper road connectivity, with villagers relying on candles and facing hardships. Under Pm-Istv, road connecting the village was constructed. However, the road remains in deplorable condition. Villagers went on to state that the road leading to Kasung village is unfit for commuting, especially during monsoon season. Speaking to Pm-Istv News, the villagers expressed their utter disappointment towards the authority for failing to provide any kind of basic amenities to the village despite being part of India.
India gi haita Manipur gi ngamkhai gi aroiba khun Kasung haiba khunduni masi khunse somgi chingsi gi nakan lomda di Burma ona hainara adubu sidagi chingside hek onthaba makase India gi lamni Manipur gi lamni sida hujik akhuna laiba lambi sidi Pm-Istv lambi ni tikadar contractor singsu fajan su sude adum yana bachatpa aduk yam hairamni ida su pire achatla su wari sanare complain su taunare hujik phawa amta RD department kwai thagi son graba mathau tawdraba department oina ureba akoi 250 km cha Pm-Istv gi saruk hek yobaga chatpa yade Pm-Istv ni khangeba thongne kalbat sabne mogi cement kanu ratio gum phajan su maintain tor kaw da loin ta le gari jabati le mukhun hor le maintain taw central gi sponsored fund mayam lakko du fund lakte ai hujik phaw bhap ta da bole maintain taw de amrak sare maintain taw PWD har nun leibak hujik ching anauba lambi kakpa khakta da interest le department gi officer mayam su lambi anau kakpa aduna paisa khare le ma dan adu khakta taw
akhoi lambi si kuireda akhoi meida kai no gi sanalu thongdo ising chawbu gi lo thokbu gi khundi gi thokpa yadwa nahan October November first week da khoina JCB wire ko akhoi ni semne ba lambi hi mokoi contractor sing na keno loba thika lobu si tabak phajana paikhat de ba ko ado akhoi ni su DC su high grade DC ni su mateng pangdi pangai do ga mokoi contractor sing su nahan semje hain lagra tabak do relation trega han khaba ko
ngam khai ngak phai imphal le ngam khai ngak pro ukhul le ngam khai ngak pro AC da fan gi makha da kano sing du mayam gi makha da sida network su phade sida mai su lakte lambi su yade sida ngam khai ngak isi moini nungai bam pham da sorok phajam pham da mai le pham da pham ma ngam khai ngak ha chi oidaba ne ba aduna si moina thado la adi Manipur hai su kai le honi ukhul ga kamjong ga imphal mayon dungai Manipur du ta de office da assembly da Manipur launa oiroi development si equally distribute togadamni paisa thadaning dabagi karno development puratning dabagi moi khakta chaning bagi alam su lawrasno haibi type ta sida boundary fencing tawgi dawre hakti hoji si fencing tawde hona kamjong da mina border fencing tawgi la an Assam rifle phaw border phaw chatning di Assam rifle sing si India gi border ngamkhai ngak na ti moi di Burma gi ngamkhai ngak lak aduna si phajan khanthaba darka ore have ji haini.
With that report, let's move on with other updates now. Petrol pumps in Manipur, especially in valley areas, have shut down today as owners of these petrol pumps have staged agitation, condemning bomb threats and exorbitant monetary demands from miscreants. Following the shutdown, petrol is being sold from Rs 130 to 150 in black market. It may be mentioned that following a bomb threat at filling station on December 6, where a hand grenade and a warning letter were found, the Manipur Petroleum Dealers Fraternity had announced a one-day total shutdown of petrol pumps on the valley and peripheral areas. The fraternity had stressed that petrol outlets, which play a key role in essential services, revenue generation, employment, and local community support, cannot operate under such unconducive and unsafe conditions. On the other hand, oil pumps remain shut on 11th and 12th December due to a shutdown called by armed groups. 3 consecutive days of closure has left the public in immense hardship. MLA of Lamlai AC, KH Ibomcha, has assured that a popular government will be formed soon, and once it is formed, every household will be provided livelihood support under the One Family, One Job. He made a statement during the distribution of aid for elderly residents and widows of the constituency organized by Apunba Ningsing Marup at Nungoy Awanglekai Community Hall. President of Apunba Ningsing Marup, Sanasam Ibomcha, Secretary of Nungoy Awanglekai Village Development Committee, KH Inaucha, President of Women Development Association, Y Bila, and Secretary S. Mikhoibi, too attended the program as the main guest. MLA KH Ibomcha further stated that the centre has been working relentlessly to restore normalcy by resolving the Manipur conflict. He was confident that centre's December 14, 2025 meeting with all BJP MLAs in New Delhi would focus on forming a popular government in Manipur. We are sure that a new government will be formed by February 13, 2026.
Delhi da hayang silao anu ka tang tara mari da meeting ma tawni ai ni dia government na kawre ai na thajabada miyam na khanba mi hu se mo government do halakani na khali hujik shoi ba sebilong sing phaganaba kari lokal sige ke do sige hai ba khanara basigi manunga kumu mamada thabo ama pi ba hai ba scheme ma yawi sarkar gi department gi thabo to ban bagi wana dai ni be unamak se senthok ami am sembi ba hai tari hinne na kumu na hai na sin thang jing do yenga kana koina madugi achangba pesa do sarkar na pi ba madu manunga sa mai manunga kunthana singoi da aru ba tai ne lo gi da adu ba scheme na jingba mayamama khanara malai.
The 4th Manipur Baptist Convention Women Quadrennial Conference under the theme Unlocking Your Blessings kicked off today this evening at Liangmai Naga Baptist Association, Manipur Center Church, Tamai Subdivision Headquarters, Tamenglong District. The conference, a flag was hoisted with prayer by Chairperson, MBC Women Department, Tharmichon V. Rungsung, and the conference hall was dedicated to the Lord by Pastor LNBA M. Center Church, Tamai, Reverend M. Kadambao. A souvenir was also released by President MBC Reverend Lungshim Kumba. During the 3-day-long conference, heartbreaking gospel messages and exhortations based on the topics Women Beyond Barriers, Ignite Your Sparkle will be delivered by various speakers and resource persons. During the conference, felicitation program for women ordained ministers, women pastors, and former MBC women secretaries will be conducted. The 4th MBC Women Quadrennial Conference is hosted by Liangmai Naga Baptist Association, Manipur, LNBAM, and the conference chairperson is Women Secretary, Rongmai Baptist Churches Council, RBCC, Rongkunglui, Panmai. A unity ride organized by Anal Lendwal Thangpi General Headquarter ALT GHQ has called for unity and oneness amongst the Anal Naga community. The unity ride was organized in relation to the upcoming 38th General Conference of the Anal Lendwal Thangpi to be held from January 27-30 to 2026. The unity ride, attended by over 50 bikers from Chandel District Headquarter along with those travelling in four-wheelers, was kicked off from the ALT Headquarter Office, Panchai in Chandel. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Convener, Central Organizing Committee, COC, 38 ALT General Conference, Khaltar Khampa said that the ride has been organized with a view to instill a sense of unity and oneness amongst the Anal Naga community. Stressing on the need for the Anal community to be united, Khampa said the Anal people needs to come together and be one at all times. He also called for a full and total support towards the 38th ALT General Conference. President of ALT GHT B.D. Ningwar Anal said that there is a need for peace and unity in these times and that the Anal people cannot be divided at any ground. Ningwar also appealed for support towards the upcoming 38th ALT General Conference, stating that it's been observed after almost a decade. The Unity Ride, which began at Chandel District Headquarters, took a stop at Beru Unopat village in Western Valley at Chakpikarong Public Ground in Chakpikarong, wherein words on unity were shared. From Chakpikarong ground, the ride headed towards Anal Khulen village, Vobu, Oglu, and passed through Lampau Charu, Lampau Pasna, and Lambung villages before coming to an end at the ALT headquarters in Panchai. Let's shift our focus at some national and international updates now. Let's first look at what's happening in Sikkim. Sikkim Legislative Assembly today unanimously passed a proposal granting Scheduled Tribe ST status to 12 communities. The House approved the recommendations included in a detailed report recently submitted by the high-level committee formed by the government of Sikkim. This move will help official Scheduled Tribe benefits and rights for the people belonging to these 12 communities of Sikkim. The House has unanimously expressed confidence that this step marks a major milestone towards ensuring fair opportunities and social security for all communities in Sikkim. The Election Commission has appointed a special role observers SROs to oversee the Special Intensive Revision SIR of the electoral rolls in 8 major states. The observers have been assigned to West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. The poll body said the observers have already commenced their work and are expected to be present in these states for 2 days each week until the publication of the final electoral rolls in February 2026. Their mandate is to ensure that the revision exercise is carried out smoothly and transparently. The social role observers will meet political parties at both the state and district levels to hear their views and address concerns related to the revision process. They will also participate in meetings with chief electoral officers and district electoral officers, either physically or through virtual platforms, to ensure that the entire process is completed in a smooth, transparent and participatory manner. They will observe the process of SIR so that no eligible elector is left out and no eligible person is included in the electoral rolls. Iran has arrested Nobel Peace Prize laureate Nargis Mohammadi. Her Persis-based foundation said she was detained during a memorial ceremony for a human rights lawyer, Khosrow Ali Khordi, who was recently found dead under disputed circumstances. Media reports said supporters have warned for months that the 53-year-old Nobel laureate was at risk of being put back into prison after she received a furlong in December 2024 over medical concerns. Mohammadi was expected to return to prison soon afterward, but she had remained on furlong until yesterday's arrest. She has spent most of the past 2 decades as an inmate of Tehran's notorious Evin prison. One of Iran's most prominent human rights activists, Mohammadi, won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2023. The Norwegian Nobel Committee has condemned the arrest, calling it brutal and demanding the Iranian authorities clarify her whereabouts, ensure her safety and release her immediately. Those are updates this afternoon. Let's look at the headlines before we close. Kasung village, located along Indo-Myanmar border, faces severe lack of basic amenities despite being an Indian village. And following protests launched by oil palm owners, petrol rate in black market reaches up to Rs 150 per litre. Once new government is formed, every household will be supported with livelihood means under One Family, One Job, assures MLA KH Bomcha. Thank you for watching ICTV English News. Stay tuned at 4 p.m. for additional updates. Goodbye for now.